All right, so you ready to do some shooting?
Oh yeah.
No, you're not. Eyes and ears.
Always gotta wear protection.
Always gotta wear protection. Howdy folks, Alan BePro here today. Just doing a little bit of shooting with.
My name's Cody.
So Cody is how old?
21.
And he's looking into getting this concealed weapons permit. And so just out here doing a little bit of target shooting, a little bit of work on weapons handling and trigger control and safety. So even though the slide's closed and it's been decocked, is that weapon clear?
No.
No.
Because they're still around in the chamber.
No. So the first one is going to be a long, stiff trigger pull. Take your time. The rest of them, just don't let the trigger out all the way.
Just let it out.
Hold it.
That distinct click.
Hold it when it fires, and just slowly let it out until it clicks. Take your time with it. Just pretty light on that.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Oh, it's nice. It's a beauty. Oh wow, I even got a couple shots center too. Ain't nothing like the smell of gunpowder in the afternoon.
Loving the CZ. We were just having a conversation and he brought up a good question. Come here for a second. So, why do you want to carry a weapons permit?
The reason I want to have my weapons permit personally is just for my own self-defense, and if the situation, God forbid it ever arises, I have the need to defend myself and I don't have to worry about my life or my family's life being in danger.
See, we have that right in this country. Hold. Safety on. So if you cant yourself a little bit, put that right foot back and get back up into that stance. Put safety off and see how close you can be with it. Nice and slow. So, let's see what happens with double taps. It's going to start at low ready. You're going to pull up, safety off, 2 rounds, safety on, low ready. Safety on, lower. So it's literally double tap. So someone's bum rushing you.
Okay.
Okay, you're being bum rushed. So you're gonna want to pull up and pull up. Clearly, accuracy is going to suffer.
Right. But when it comes to a self-defense situation, accuracy matters, but not as much as it normally will.
All shots matter, and you're going to be accountable for every single round.
Right.
So if that round is off target, you're going to be accountable for it.
Right.
So one of the things that I do usually in dry fire practice, it just creates muscle memory, and essentially what it is just pulling the weapon up on target, squeezing the trigger, back down to low ready. Pulling the weapon up, squeezing the trigger, back down to low ready. It gets you focusing on your target and bringing the weapon up to the target.
Instead of bringing your eyes up with the weapon, you're focused on the target.
Yes, you're always focusing on the target itself. On the target and what's behind it. We know right here, we don't need to concern ourselves too bad with what's behind it because we've got a good backstop. But out and about in the world, you're going to want to know what's behind your target also. Rule number 3. So what I'm going to have you work on is a version of that. We're going to have you at the low ready and going to have you pull up on target, put 1 round in the target, and drop. Well, it's a slightly different version of that. It creates your muscle memory because wherever you're focusing, you're going to pull the weapon up to that, not dropping your head or doing that tactical fucking turtle shit. Yeah, sorry, I don't cuss on my videos.
That's why I haven't been.
But it's also going to be a game of follow the leader.
Oh, okay.
What's your finger doing in that trigger well? See my index finger? Yep. Every time you go to drop to low ready, take your finger out of that trigger guard.
Gotcha.
Must not have had that mag fully loaded, huh?
Yep.
From the low ready, I want you to put 4 rounds in that target. As you back up to me, I will put my hand on your back for you to stop. 4 rounds to get back to me.
So basically, two steps every round.
Whatever works for you, 4 rounds to get to me. Commence when you're ready.
I might have put an extra round in there.
Right. Okay, so stand here. I'm gonna do the same thing. It's also about your timing.
Range is hot. Okay. I saw what you were firing as you were stepping back. I see that. Okay.
As soon as my foot is landing and I've got a solid stance, that's when I'm popping my round.
Okay.
I'm going to be elevating up and down when I step. And commence when ready. You see?
Yep.
Little too deliberate. Too big of steps are also gonna create too much of a
of a bounce.
situation.
I see what you're saying.
You take a big step, it's going to have to go like that and settle down. You want to actually deal in smaller steps. Deliberate, but smaller.
Okay.
And commence when ready. Perfect.
Weapon's a little lighter.
How did that feel? Did that feel better?
A lot better. A lot better.
So yeah, moving and firing is a very, very big part of self-defense, in my opinion.
I say that because I've seen in your videos where you're fucking going like this and moving all over the place like a damn squirrel.
Yeah, lateral movements. Let's discuss that a little bit. I'm not a firearms trainer, okay? Don't get me wrong here. But when it comes to lateral movements, I don't just sidestep.
You're one.
Let me drop this down a little bit so you can actually see what I'm doing here. All right, so I'm not just sidestepping foot to foot whenever I do this, okay? It's so forward, behind, forward, over, forward, behind. And what this allows is when I have a gun up, I'm flat.
You don't have to worry about the constant
bouncing.
bouncing.
If I have a gun up and I'm trying to move like this, I'm doing a lot of up and down, and I'm doing a lot of side to side.
Right.
If I do a side shift,
you got more stability.
I'm much more stable and a lot flatter. So thanks for watching. Nothing really much to see here, but thanks for watching. I will include a link to Cody's brand new YouTube channel. I'm not sure if he's going to keep doing it or not, but he's got a brand spanking new channel. I'll include a link down below. Again, thanks for watching. Keep the magazines loaded and one in the chamber. Commence when you're ready.
Yep.
Restart.
Yep, forgot to grab the chamber.